Uh,
The 2018 World Championship, 5-time, mate, 5 times. What a way to do it, mate. What a way to win your 7th world title. Get in there, Lewis. Beautiful work, mate. Excellent drive there.
we'll give everybody a moment to pile in. We'll give everybody a moment to pile in, and then... Once everybody kind of piles in, then we'll go over it. Let everybody pile in for a minute, and then we'll actually go over stuff. Just sit on the screen while we wait. Are the Twitch tweaking, or like nobody's piled in yet? Whatever, there's a VOD for a reason. There's a VOD for a reason. I gotta grab my gloves. How am I gonna wear my blanket? Am I gonna have a blanket over me and Simris? Feet are cold, that's okay. Alright, I'm still getting situated. I probably should have gotten situated while everybody was piling in, I just didn't think. I hate that I have to go live again to switch cams. It's really annoying. Let me just switch titles. Alright, well, so we're gonna start with our lineup, because it's the easiest, plus it's the most public, which was, we signed Esteban Ocon after Jenson Button said he was retiring and then promptly left us. And then also revealing the Per 26. It's fucking beauty. Absolute beauty of a car. I don't know why it says numbers 99. But I guess it's numbered 99 for now. I don't know why. There it is. But this is the livery. I haven't really fucked with it since we made it. I think we made it on stream. I don't remember. Welcome back, Ryan. A lot of the same sponsors are carrying over. So I really don't know why it lets me put a sponsor in the wheel well, because you can't fucking see it. But we got peak livery for the start of the new season. I forget I have 2 sponsors back here, but only one of them is visible. But this is what we got going. I really like it. I'm really fond of the livery. I've been using it in Eliminator mode. While I was grinding out Eliminator mode. I'm quite a fan. I think realistically this is our best looking car yet. But like my biggest issue is I couldn't figure out if I wanted it which color scheme I liked more. Cause the blue and gold looks nice, but then like you can do gold primary, which like still looks kind of good, but looks like it just feels like there needs to be one more color to break it up. I feel like the blue base is nice. It just feels like the gold is too much, like at least looking towards the back. But also I like it, so I can't really complain too much because the front profile is so pretty. It's just like the engine cover being primarily gold is throwing me off a little bit. Race suits haven't changed. The fits are still the same. Nothing's really changed. No, poop. Still Siren poop entertainment racing. Nothing's changed in that aspect. But the big change is the driver orders. I don't know the best way to. I don't know the best way to look at this. I guess the driver market would be the best way. So there was a few moves. Max Verstappen and Charles Leclerc remain at Red Bull. Actually, no. I do have it somewhere. But the two big ones is Fernando Alonso and Carlos Sainz are no longer racing on the current grid. They fired Carlos, I guess. I don't know why Williams dropped Carlos, but Aston Martin dropped Fernando Alonso as well. But we're in talks with Carlos Sainz. I have no idea. He's kind of a fallback if Ocon doesn't perform as well as we'd like. And that's how I know this is a few game. But the rest of the lineup is wild. I guess the standings would be the best way to look at it. But yeah, so we have Red Bull is Max Verstappen. Red Bull remains the same, is Max and Yuki. Oscar Piastri leaving McLaren to be replaced by Jenson Button is now racing for Scuderia Ferrari as Leclerc's teammate. Because, you know, that's a lineup that we needed. Ferrari's going to be stacked coming into the season. Sorry, I'm a little too dyslexic for this. McLaren is Lando Norris and JB. Fuck it. I'm going to use the driver market screen because it's easier to read. George Russell remains to be racing for Mercedes. Lando Norris, McLaren. Oscar, yeah, Oscar Piastri in red. It does exist. I couldn't disable some of the other ones, so like Villeneuve and Häkkinen are here, but they're also free agents. The Carlos Sainz and Fernando Alonso is wild. JB's racing at McLaren. Pierre Gasly left Alpine, and now he's racing for Mercedes. So we'll be seeing a lot of this guy in the latter half of the season. Alexander Albon remains in Williams. If I remember correctly, Sauber didn't change their lineup, so it should still be Hülkenberg. Antonelli left Mercedes and went to Aston Martin. Cause why not? Ollie Behrman remains at Haas. Yuki Tsunoda remains in Red Bull. Hajar stays in VCarb. Gabby stayed. Yeah, so VCarb didn't change. Red Bull just didn't change their drivers. They didn't care. Franco Colapinto is now racing for Williams. It's just 2024 all over again. Paul Aaron has finally stepped up in Alpine. Like, I wish we could have this in real life. This guy's been the Alpine junior driver forever, but him and Jack Doohan on a team, so I'm not expecting much out of Alpine. Because there's Jack Doohan and then Paul Aaron. And then Jack Crawford joins the grid, the American driver. It was coming. This has been something that like I've known for a while is going to happen. In real life, for context, this is being streamed not like the same day Red Bull announced their driver lineup. It's not surprising. Like, Yuki really was only there for the Honda paycheck, and that was about it, so. Like, to their eyes, he was only for the Honda paycheck, and now that Honda's leaving Red Bull, he's also gone. Like, it's just kind of not surprising. And then, of course, our glorious GOAT, the star. But Arvid also was just kind of a given. They pushed him so hard to get the thing last year. But that's the grid lineup. I know I could have done this in the starting stream, but I just kind of wanted to get it done and out of the way so we can get right into the action on next Monday. And I also want to talk about we are changing the race formats. At least for the beginning half of the season, at least for like the first few races, depending on how we all feel about it. Full GP weekends are going to be raced in 100% format. So it's going to be the full GP, similar to how we ended last season in Abu Dhabi. It's just so we can have more game action on stream, and then, because it being on the shorter stream days. Sprint weekends, I'm going to do at 50%. Sprint weekends are going to be 50% just because there's 2 fucking races. But that's a lot of the changes. And then yeah, I was thinking of skipping Monaco. I'm gonna be honest. I was thinking of making a Monaco 5-lap GP. I don't like Monaco. Yeah, it's just a 2-hour stream of just follow the fucking leader if we don't get pole. So. Monaco, I just might make a 5-lap race, and then we'll immediately jump over to the next one. But looking at the performance chart, going into the season, where can I see our development chart? Where do I see that again? Oh. So, if we take a gander at the R&D chart, I know it's kind of a little like weird to see, but we are technically the fastest car on paper after the regulation changes. But that doesn't count what preseason upgrades all the teams did. But as of preseason, we are the fastest car on paper, so we should see a good early jump in Australia next week, which is huge for us because we haven't been in the front row since 2024. Or we haven't really been like a huge front row team since 2024 when we won the constructors, and that is the be all end all goal, is the constructors this year. If we get the drivers, that'd be great. But right now, my biggest goal for this season is the constructors, and then we'll focus on the drivers next season. Is especially because now we have new engine regulations, new driver. I mean, I expect a lot of Ocon. But another thing, the driver format is going to be different too. I'm going to be racing every other race as a different driver. So one race will be Ocon, one race will be Pepe, etc., etc. Just to kind of keep the championship fight WDC occurs. If like a drivers championship fight occurs and there's an inter-team battle, it will be every other race. So it'll be one AI race, one regular race for every other for both drivers. I think it's only fair that way. Plus, Pepe already proved that he's a decent driver, even though it was a lot of me driving as him. But it's gonna be every other race weekend. Oh. Bro's doing a McLaren already. Listen, if one of the drivers is way ahead of the championship, I will focus them, but otherwise it will be, I'll drive as each driver ever is. But our aero didn't take that big of a hit, thankfully. We lost some parts, but we didn't lose a lot. Poop rules. We have a lot of upgrades in the background because we do have $34 million from our constructors. Oh yeah, we are just the fastest car on paper. Marty is missing a part, I guess. Is that in development? Oh yeah, it is. We have a lot of aero. We have a lot of aero to rebuy. But I've done a lot of preseason stuff already. But yeah. That's what we'll be seeing on Monday when the new season starts. It'll be lights out in Albert Park. I am going to look up what round Spain is. Because I want to drive as Pepe during his home race, but I also want to keep it even, so... So we will debut with Pepe, because he'd get every odd race. Ocon would get every even race, so yeah. We're not starting. I'm just starting the weekend. So I can change the format before I forget. And hopefully the number bug is fixed. Ocon looks so strange with the hat. Not gonna lie. Okay, everything is on. Oh my fucking god! Well, next week's gonna be a nuts weekend. It's gonna pretend like that didn't exist. We're just gonna pretend like that's not real. Rain in the beginning of the fucking season is crazy. Alright, survival challenge, because this is still a fucking thing, and I still have yet to get everything. I have the 2 liveries, and I got Leclerc's Monza helmet, because I'm a Leclerc fan. I've been meaning to stream this too. I just never got around to it. Dope. Okay. It's just gonna be AI. I think this game mode's dead. I think I waited too long to stream this. Oh well. It's lame. Alright. Basically, this is just the Eliminator race, except... there's no collision for the first lap. Too long in the game's lifespan. Nobody liked this game mode on launch, and now that the everybody is probably 100%ed it by now. So, I mean, F125 as a game is far from dead. It's just nobody's playing this game mode because it's not good.
Okay, DRS is now available.
And there's no tire wire, so it's like... ah, shit. I'm about to get cooked by AI. I don't like the balance of the F1 cars. They're like the F1 World car. It's like weirdly heavy.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
Man, getting cooked by AI was not on my fucking,
Oh, we almost hit that target, but I guess I'll take a podium. Well done.
It's not on my, getting bingo card. This is boring. I think I'll just wrap up early. Oh, but what a terrible weekend. The good thing is the races are only 5 minutes. It takes forever. Wow, fan points. Wow. Nobody is fucking playing this game, bro. Oh. Somebody's playing the game mode. One other guy playing this mode. I can't wait for him to dive bomb me in T1. Oh, we're back on Vegas. Wow.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Although it is very loose on corner cutting penalties, which I think is really funny. Because there's like a very jank line in on Coda you can take. One of the F1 esports drivers I follow uses that line, and it's really funny.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
You can kind of cut the S's from turns 6 through 9, or 3 through 9. You know what I'm talking about? The S's in Coda. You can just kind of skip the apex on them.
Oh yes, you made that look easy. Well done.
Found the one guy in the lub and he wasn't even good. I guess I haven't showed off John H. Racer's PER helmet for 500 Diamond Racing. So I used the same player model for online mode that I used for John H. Racer in the F1 game mode, in career mode. But I made a PER helmet for him, even though he's not a PER driver. I was a second faster than him. No. I was a second faster than that real person. But I made him a helmet because, like, in the lore, I still have him as, like, he's still, like, the A test driver for Poop Entertainment Racing. I know that makes no sense since he's the team principal. I'm in and out of the shower. The fuck do you mean you're in and out of the shower? But this is the helmet. The PER John H. Racer's test helmet for PER. I really like it. It's the same helmet design I use in my career mode as well. with Mercedes. So if I create a new one and then I think I can copy from another design. Oh no, I can't. Never mind. But it's the same one I use in my career mode. But I like it. I'm a fan. If I were to get an actual race helmet, which I'm trying to get a like physical race helmet for myself personally, I want it to be in the PER colors. I don't know why. I'm just like addicted to PER being like my race colors for everything. Yeah, we got an AI. All AI again. Yay! I like that livery. Oh hey, I can show off that Coda line I was talking about. If I remember it. You can get a little loose with the corners to the S's. Huge dive. T1. Got a little wide. Unfortunately, the AI doesn't know that this is my best track. Oh god, dirty air. I'm used to driving the Mercedes.
Now use DRS. DRS now available.
Collision's on now. follow through.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past. Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far. ERS is low, ERS is low. Consider changing mode on your MFD, or lift a little with gentle braking into corners to recharge it.
We fucking cooked. Just didn't have the pace, holy shit.
Well, mate, I can't complain too much with the podium, but it was just shy of where we wanted to be, wasn't it?
Just didn't have the pace, what the fuck? Cool. I'm free. Finally had a shower. Oh, now I have everything. I'll do one more. Actually, what I'm gonna do. No, it was an AI. I just didn't have the pace. You really have to use all your pace in the first second. Oh wow, I turn cross-platform on and now I find a full lobby. You really have to get all of your pace out of the way and in the first lap. Alright, Las Vegas again! Wow! I'm so sick of this. And I think this will be the last one and then we'll wrap up. I should have played Fortnite. Would have been more entertaining. Holy shit. The other track is Spa Francorchamps. Francorchamps. Oh, don't worry. The day I got the two liveries, the Sauber and the Ferrari livery, I got all 8 of my races were done on Coda. Oh, he's one of those guys. Okay.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Our guy just sending it from fucking bumfuck nowhere. Bum diddly fuck nowhere. I'd be shocked if that guy's able to secure a comeback drive. Remember, we're in a world of our own right now. Don't know why. I guess because it's easy track. And once you get the braking down pat, it's so easy. Oh. I took a fucking corner cutting penalty, and he still couldn't catch me.
Oh, you made that look so easy. It was nice and clean, and we took that victory.
Well, that one guy tried to fucking set it in turn 14. Bro's like, I know what'll get him. I'll dive him in the straightaway. That was boring. That was an eventful stream. The most eventful part of the stream was breaking down PER. That shit was ass. I was 3 seconds faster than everybody. No pace whatsoever. I'm wrapping up. Just that was fun. Okay, this changes over in a week. Complete 3 clean races? What the fuck does that even mean? That's enough. That's enough for me. Alright, chap. I'll see you all Saturday for Helldivers and or Abiotic, whatever. Well, Helldivers for sure. The new updates, I hope. Until then, I'll catch y'all. Yeah, sorry. I just said that. Alright. El Oogboos. I agree. Fuck that guy. Okay. See ya.